Hey guys, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video. Hopefully you guys have had a great day today. With that being said, I want to answer some questions that were in my comment section below. So let's go ahead and get started. The most recent question that I got was someone asked about why they were given a particular SMC rate. I can't answer that, okay? I have no idea what your medical situation is, what kind of disabilities you have, what doctors said, none of that, and I don't want to know. The best thing I can tell you for that is to read your award letter to find out why they gave you what they gave you. That would be the simplest way that I can offer a suggestion to you as to why you got that rating, is to read your award letter. But to ask me why they gave you that rating when I have no idea what all of your physical disabilities are, what your doctor said, what your x-rays or MRI shows, there's no possible way myself or anyone else can tell you that or try to give you an opinion on that without knowing any of that. And I personally don't want to know. The best way, read your award letter. Okay, next question I got is about a Social Security attorney. I do not have any recommendations for a Social Security attorney. The best advice I can give you for an attorney would be to go to ones who offer, a free evaluation. Let them know what your information is. And if they're trying to get you to sign before you walk out the door, you got a very strong case. If they're trying to get you to go to some other lawyer's office to take it, or they may ask for a retainer, you got a pretty weak case. That's the best advice I can give you on that, but I personally don't have a lawyer I can recommend. Perhaps some of the other veterans who've gone through it with a lawyer can suggest a lawyer and leave a name below. But me personally, no, I don't have a lawyer. Okay. And then the last question I got was regarding the watch, the phone, and the iPad, and they're living overseas. This is something that I didn't mention in the downside of living overseas as well, is all of the different things that are available for veterans in the States that you're not going to get overseas. Motorized scooters, even when you're not service connected for it, you can still get it. The watch, you can still get in the States. Overseas, no. iPad, no. They're not going to mail it overseas. First of all, think about what you're saying when you ask, well, will they mail an iPad overseas? Why would they mail it overseas? Are you still enrolled in telehealth? Are you using a doctor with telehealth? Because that's the number one reason why people get the iPad, is for telehealth. You're overseas. You are saying the services overseas are better, that they help. So why in the world would you need an iPad? So no, they're not gonna mail that to you. Now, if you wanna go back to the States, start seeing a psychiatrist in the States, start going through telehealth in the States, and then tell them you need an iPad, you could possibly get one then. But to just call them up and say, hey, I want an iPad. Okay, who's your doctor? I don't have one. Then what would be the reason to get an iPad? The same with a cell phone. They're not gonna send you a cell phone overseas. And all of these have the services included. So you never have to pay for service on any of those devices. Again, those are things you do not get when you're overseas. That goes back to what I talked about with having income. If you don't have any type of income, you should second guess your decision about living overseas. There are people who want to live the American dream that are in these countries. And you guys from the States come to these countries and try to live the way they're living, which they're trying to get away from. Don't understand it, but okay, that's what you do. But anyway, guys, those were the most recent questions that I got. Any other questions you guys have or comments, please leave them below. Other than that, guys, I am out. Hopefully you all have a great weekend. Peace.